What's up, bros? It's No Balance here. This video is going to be dedicated to talking about the best damage rotations and the best classes for a boss battle. It's really frustrating when I see people using like Firefighter or Slugger, or people not knowing what they're doing, because you know it's going to take a long time. The longer it takes, the harder it gets, because he could just be spamming Wake Up, which makes him go to sleep and do a lot of damage, and then he could be constantly putting out Skull Rockers, and that just lowers their chances of winning. The reason I hate when people play Firefighter Slugger is because they just simply do a lot less damage than Rocker, Boxer, Blitzer. Also, if they're standing really far away and the boss jumps to them, you lose. Like, you're forced to run across the map, and it just gets really frustrating when that happens. So if you're getting kicked from lobbies, it could be either because you're playing Slugger or Firefighter, or simply because you're a low level or don't have like a +7, or have a bad win ratio. Anyways, the best classes I'd recommend playing are either Rocker, Boxer, or Blitzer. I won't tell you the best comp because I obviously don't want you to beat my record of 520. But the best, you can kind of figure out the best comp by playing these three characters right here. I'd say the Boxer does the most amount of damage for sure, and then Blitzer and then Rocker are slowly a little bit far behind. So using these three characters, you could probably figure out your best comp. If you think, oh, using the Firefighter and putting out what walls and stuff is good, honestly, it takes a lot longer when you do that. Don't listen to those people. The only reason you should pick Firefighter is if you're not going to get a good time and you're lower than 10%, then you pick Firefighter, because Firefighter, you just stand in the back and just keep putting shields out to make sure you guys, like, what we do is when we lose, or if we're not going to get a really good time, then one of us goes Firefighter when we die, and we just stand in the back and just put out walls to make sure we definitely win. But yeah, let's jump into the best damage rotations right now. So your damage rotations, just do this, then this. 1, 2, and then when the zombie spawn, you put your bomb on them. 2, time bomb. This does the most amount of damage. If you don't want a time bomb, then you can just straight up just cast these things. Cast your balls. If you see people doing this, then they're not doing any damage. This, honestly, doing this doesn't do that much damage. The Firefighter rotation is pretty simple. It's kind of like Slugger. Doesn't require that much thinking. You just straight up auto attack. This does the most amount of damage. If you see people water gunning, then they're not doing any damage, because water gun doesn't do any damage at all. If you see people spamming mine bombs, then they're not doing anything either. Alright, your damage rotation is just doing this. Straight up auto attacking. It does a lot of damage. If you see people just spamming this, like, if you see people spamming specials like this, then they're not doing that much damage. You just want to straight up do this, and then when zombies spawn, go like this, and make sure all your attacks always hit the boss. The goal is for all your attacks to hit the boss. So do you see that? My mission's still hitting the boss. So your rotation for Boxer is dash, 1, 2, and then special. Dash, 1, 2, and then special. Dash, 1, 2, special. What you want to do is when the zombies spawn, is you have a few seconds to walk around when you're casting your special. So you want to aim it towards where the zombies are. Yeah, you do a lot of damage on Boxer. And that's it. It's pretty simple. All you do is just straight up auto attack like the Rocker. And then when you spawn that's when you touchdown. You don't spam touchdowns and shit, because it just makes everything bad when you're spamming touchdowns. It takes too much time. You're knocking zombies everywhere. And then you just do that. What you want to do though, and make sure, is that when you do touchdown, you're touchdowning on the boss as well, and it's hitting him. If you're not hitting the boss, the whole goal is just to always be attacking the boss. So, yeah.